Okay. Again, my name is Courtney Massiah. I guess I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some reasons why I love Vector. So I'm gonna start with my personal journey with Vector. So I am currently a student at the University of Calgary, and my position that I've been put in, I've been forced to be self-sufficient. And I wasn't getting enough hours at my other job, and I was feeling like lost and stuck without options, just like in general in life. So I saw my cousin, actually my cousin Deja, she worked for the company in the Vancouver office and she posted the link on her story. So I was just like, okay, let me just try and see how it is, see how it goes. And the first training day was on my birthday. So obviously part of me was like, ugh, I don't want to do that. But I was like, I know, right? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be dedicated and go to it, see how it is. So I went to the training and it was 2 days. It was a lot. I was very overwhelmed at first. I thought that I was just gonna like be at the job for 2 weeks and give up, to be honest. And I didn't think that I was gonna do well in the job. Um, but I ended up, I guess in my fast start, I ended up selling $3,200 and selling 1,400 of those dollars in my first 4 days on the job. So that was like a big motivator for me to keep going, seeing that I could actually produce results. Um, and then following the fast start week was the push week, where I sold just shy or just over 2,800, which led me to getting recognized at my first conference. I won an award for the third sales rep of the push week. And just like getting recognized on stage for the first time was really cool. Um, and it's definitely not been a linear journey. Like I'm pretty sure after that I had a rough week. And then the week after that was a little bit better. So, there's ups and downs, but it's been good so far. And I still have, like, I'm still new, so I have a lot more to learn and accomplish in the job. And I'll just share with you guys some personal growth things about me. So, things that I've learned about myself, both good and bad. So I guess to start with the bad things to then end with the good, I realized that I have really crappy time management. Um, I lack discipline that I once had, so I definitely need to gain that back. And I also realized that I doubt myself a lot, which tends to limit me in like what I can actually accomplish. Um, and then I also realize that if I'm not consistently like motivating myself or being motivated to do good, then I tend to just become complacent and just be okay with where I'm at. So those are some of the more negative things. But then how I've grown from those things that I've learned was I focused more on myself and like putting my well-being, I guess, above others in the sense. I'm a very selfless person. So I just started putting myself first. Um, and I guess that started with regulating my sleep schedule just to like be healthy, develop better habits, help with my energy levels. Um, I focus on healthier eating habits, like drinking more water, staying off my phone and a lot. So then, just trying to do other things to take my mind out of like the social media and everything that's going on. Um, I've gained some good communication skills that have helped me both in the professional space, but also just with talking to people that I'm friends with and also people that I don't know because I'm a very shy person. So that's been good. I gained some confidence in myself, both work related and non-work related. And I also became slightly more organized. So that was nice. Um, and then I guess the next thing would be the community. So something that like why I love the community of Vector. Everyone here has a positive attitude that I find very refreshing. And everyone is very supportive of each other, despite like we have a competitive environment, but we're also pushed to support each other in the competition. And I really like that. And it doesn't feel like there's animosity or jealousy of like people's success. So that's good. Um, and I have made one friend, Margarita, but I've also met a bunch of other people that I do enjoy talking to and just like would be open to getting to know more. So that's been cool. The managers are also supportive and understanding, which I find is rare to find in a job. Like you can actually go to them and say, hey, I'm going through XYZ. And most managers would just be like, well, that's an excuse, it's whatever. But they just help you how they just help you either work through it or help you on how you can be better. So that's that. And lastly, I like that the people here are also on the grind and they're always striving to do better and improve themselves versus just being comfortable with where they're at. So that's nice. Um, and then why I love, or I guess the opportunities this job has allowed me. So this job has allowed me to work on my communication skills, both professionally and personally. Um, it's allowed me to be both more financially stable, but also have more financial freedom while also paying off debt at the same time. So that's been nice. I mentioned before, grown my confidence, and it allowed me to also set goals to work for in the future, which will just further benefit me, whether it be school, financially, work. All of it's beneficial. So that's good. And then lastly, I guess is just my why I continue to show up. So essentially everything that I talked about is why I continue to show up here every day and or as much as I can and just put out the work and make the calls and do the demos and whatnot. Um, as well the continuous opportunities that keep like arising, such as the trips or the like the sales meetings or the awards or free Cutco or something like that. You know, there's just a lot of different things that keep motivating me to keep going. So there's that. And then lastly, my peers also inspire me. So all of you guys inspire me. And seeing the success with people, especially the top reps, and just like seeing like how they can produce like these crazy things. And I'm like, I still am sitting here like I don't think I could ever do that. But if they can, then that means that I can, and that means that all of you can. So yeah, I guess that's my everything why I love that.